My name is Nova. I'm 26 years old, and I'm about to tell you a story that still gives me chills. You know, sibling rivalry is normal. Little fights, jealousy, competition. That's just part of growing up. But when your own sister humiliates you, in front of your entire family, in front of guests, at her engagement party, that's when you realize the line has been crossed. My sister's name is Veronica. She was always the perfect one. Or at least, that's what she wanted everyone to think. Beautiful, confident, successful. And me? I was always just the little sister. Simple Nova. Shy Nova. People always compared us. But I was happy with my life. I'm a graphic designer. Freelance. The money isn't huge, but I have passion. Creativity. But for Veronica, that was never enough. Nova, you're still doing freelance. Haven't found a real job yet. Nova, no boyfriend yet. I'm already engaged. Always. Always those little digs. Then came her engagement. To Marcus, a successful lawyer, handsome, rich family. Veronica thought she'd won the lottery. The engagement party was grand. Really grand. 5-star hotel, designer decorations, the most expensive catering. Veronica wanted everything perfect. And me? She told me to wear something simple. Nova, please don't steal attention from me. This is my day. I understood. I wore a simple blue dress, minimal makeup, nothing fancy. The party was full. Relatives, family friends, Marcus's parents. Everyone was praising Veronica. How beautiful she looked. How lucky she was. I stood in the corner, quietly enjoying myself. I never liked all this drama anyway. Then Veronica made an announcement. Everyone, thank you so much for coming. I want to say a few words. People clapped, raised their glasses. And then she did something that still hurts my heart today. You know, growing up, I always knew I wanted the best in life. The best career, the best partner, the best future. She looked at Marcus and smiled. Everyone went all. But I also learned what I don't want. She looked at me. I don't want to be average, settled, living paycheck to paycheck with no real ambition. My heart sank. Was she? Was she talking about me? I look at some people, she continued, and I think, thank God I pushed myself. Thank God I didn't give up and just do freelance artwork or whatever. People were getting uncomfortable. Some were looking at me. I looked down. I felt embarrassed. My mum tried to signal Veronica to stop, but she didn't. So here's to never settling. She raised her glass. To always aiming higher, to never being mediocre. Mediocre. She called me mediocre. Indirectly, but everyone knew. People gave awkward applause. Some looked at me with pity. I wanted to run, just disappear. But my legs wouldn't move. Then a voice cut through the silence. Wait. Everyone turned. It was Marcus, Veronica's fiancé. He was standing. His face, man, his face showed pure anger. What did you just say? Marcus asked Veronica. Veronica smiled, confused. I was just making a toast, baby. No. Marcus's voice was firm. You were insulting your sister. Everyone went silent. Veronica laughed nervously. Marcus, what are you talking about? I didn't. You called her mediocre, Marcus interrupted. You insulted her career, her choices, in front of everyone. Veronica's smile faded. I didn't mean it like that. Marcus put his glass down. Then how did you mean it? Nobody said anything. Pin drop silence. Veronica looked at the crowd, then at Marcus. Baby, you're overreacting. It was just a joke. A joke? Marcus looked at me. Nova, was that funny to you? I couldn't speak. I just shook my head. Marcus looked at Veronica and said something that still echoes in my mind. I can't marry someone who treats their own family like this. The room erupted. Gasps. Whispers. Veronica's face went white. Marcus, what are you saying? Her voice was shaking. I'm saying exactly what I mean. You just humiliated your sister in front of everyone. For what? To make yourself feel superior? Veronica reached for his hand. Baby, please. You don't understand. Nova and I, we have this kind of relationship. We joke like this. Marcus pulled his hand away. That wasn't a joke. That was cruel. Before I tell you what happened next, hit that subscribe button real quick. My mum stepped forward. Marcus, maybe we should talk about this privately. No, Marcus said. Veronica made this public. So, I'm making my response public too. He looked around at everyone. I've been with Veronica for 2 years. And in those 2 years, I've seen how she talks about Nova, how she puts her down. I ignored it because I thought it was just sibling stuff. But tonight showed me who she really is. Veronica was crying now. Marcus, please, don't do this. Not here. You didn't think about that when you humiliated Nova, did you? Marcus walked over to me. Nova, I'm really sorry. You didn't deserve that. I didn't know what to say. I just nodded. He turned back to Veronica. I need time to think. About us. About everything. And then he walked out. Just left the engagement party. Veronica stood there, frozen, mascara running down her face. Everyone was staring at her. She looked at me, and for the first time in my life I saw something in her eyes I'd never seen before. Fear. Nova, she whispered. This is your fault. My fault? If you hadn't. If you just. You ruined my engagement. I found my voice then. I ruined it? Veronica, I was standing in the corner minding my own business. You're the one who decided to insult me in your speech. I wasn't insulting you. I was just what? Making yourself feel better by putting me down? Mom tried to intervene. Girls, please. Not here. But I was done being quiet. No, Mum. Let her talk. Let her explain why she thinks it's okay to call me mediocre in front of everyone. Veronica's face was red. Because you are mediocre, Nova. You have no ambition. You're wasting your life with this freelance nonsense. At least, I'm happy, I said quietly. Can you say the same? That hit her. I could see it. I have everything, she said. A great career, a perfect fiancé, who just walked out on you. The words hung in the air. Veronica stared at me. Then she turned and ran, out of the hall, away from everyone. The party ended quickly after that. People left. Some gave me sympathetic looks. Some avoided eye contact. My dad came up to me. Are you okay, sweetheart? I don't know, Dad. I feel weird. Your sister crossed a line today. I know. But I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want Marcus to. Marcus did what any decent person would do. He stood up for what's right. I went home that night feeling confused. Part of me felt vindicated, but part of me felt guilty. Did I really ruin my sister's engagement? The next morning, I got a text from Veronica. We need to talk. I met her at a coffee shop. She looked terrible. Eyes puffy. No makeup. This wasn't the perfect Veronica everyone knew. Marcus broke up with me, she said as soon as I sat down. My stomach dropped. What? This morning. He called me, said he can't be with someone who has that much cruelty in them. I didn't know what to say. He said. Her voice broke. He said he'd rather be with someone kind and genuine, even if they're not perfect. Someone like you. Wait. What? He didn't say that, I said. He did. He said you seem like a good person, that I should learn from you instead of putting you down. Tears were streaming down her face. I'm sorry, Nova. I'm so sorry. I've been horrible to you for years. And I don't even know why. I took a deep breath. I do. She looked up at me. You're insecure, Veronica. You've spent your whole life trying to be perfect, trying to prove something. And whenever you see me just existing, being okay with who I am, it threatens you. She stared at her coffee. You're right. I never wanted to compete with you. I just wanted to be your sister. I know, she whispered. And I ruined that. We sat in silence for a while. Can you forgive me? She asked. I don't know yet, I said honestly. You hurt me. A lot. And not just at the party. For years. I understand. But maybe we can start over. Slowly. She looked at me with hope. Really? Really. But Veronica, you need to work on yourself. This isn't just about me. This is about how you treat people. I know. Marcus said the same thing. He said if I can change, really change, maybe we can try again. But he needs to see it. Over the next few months, something changed. Veronica started therapy. She apologized to people she'd hurt. She worked on herself. And slowly, very slowly, we started rebuilding our relationship. She'd text me, not to brag or compete, just to check in. How's your day going? Saw this design online and thought of you. Want to grab lunch? It was weird at first, but nice. One day, about 6 months later, she called me. Nova, I have something to tell you. What? Marcus and I, we're talking again. My heart sank a little. Oh, but it's different now. He made me promise to keep working on myself and to fix things with you first. He said family is important. He's right. Nova, I never told you this, but Marcus asked about you. Multiple times. He wanted to make sure you were okay after everything. I felt my face get warm. He did? Yeah. I think he has a lot of respect for you. Maybe more than respect. Veronica, don't. I'm serious. He asked if you were seeing anyone. My heart started beating faster. What did you tell him? The truth, that you're single and focusing on your career. A few weeks later, I ran into Marcus at a bookstore. Literally ran into him. Knocked his coffee everywhere. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Nova? He smiled. It's okay. It's just coffee. We talked for a bit. He asked about my work. I asked about his. It was easy, natural. I wanted to apologize again, he said, for what happened at the engagement party. You don't need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. I know, but it must have been awkward for you. The whole situation. It was, but it changed things. For the better, I think. He smiled. Veronica told me you two are working on your relationship. We are. She's different now. Better. I can see that. I'm proud of her. There was a pause. Nova, can I ask you something? Sure. Would you want to grab coffee sometime? Properly. Not spilled all over the floor. I laughed. Are you sure? I mean, Veronica. Veronica and I are friends now. Nothing more. We both realized we weren't right for each other. And she actually encouraged me to ask you. She did? She said you deserve someone who sees your worth, and that I'd be lucky if you said yes. I felt tears in my eyes. The fact that Veronica said that, it meant everything. I'd like that, I said. Marcus and I started dating. Slowly, carefully. Veronica was genuinely happy for us. She'd changed, really changed. At my birthday dinner, Veronica stood up to make a toast. Everyone got nervous, but she smiled at me. A real, genuine smile. I just want to say, Nova, you're the most talented, kind, genuine person I know. I'm sorry it took me so long to see that. I'm lucky to have you as my sister. Happy birthday. Everyone clapped. But this time, it wasn't awkward. It was real. After dinner, she pulled me aside. Thank you, she said. For what? For giving me another chance. For not giving up on me. You're my sister, Veronica. I wasn't going to give up on you. She hugged me, tight. Marcus is good for you, she whispered. You're okay with it? Really? More than okay. You two make sense. You both see the good in people, even when they don't deserve it. Looking back now, that engagement party was the worst and best thing that ever happened. It exposed the truth. It forced change. And it brought me closer to people who truly mattered. Veronica learned that perfection is a prison. That being kind is more important than being impressive. And me? I learned to stand up for myself, to know my worth. Marcus told me once, that night at the party, when Veronica was insulting you, I saw you shrink, like you believed what she was saying. And it broke my heart, because I could see what she couldn't. How amazing you are. What changed your mind about her? I asked him. Nothing changed. I saw who she really was that night, and I knew I couldn't marry someone like that. But I also saw you, really saw you, and I knew I wanted to know you better. My name is Nova. I'm 26 years old, and this is how my sister's cruelty accidentally led me to the man of my dreams and a real relationship with her. She humiliated me publicly, and her fiancé froze, not because he was weak, but because he had the courage to stand up for what was right. And sometimes, that's all it takes. One person, one moment, one choice to say enough is enough. Veronica still apologizes sometimes. Even now, I was so awful to you. You were, but you changed. That's what matters. She nods, smiles. I'm glad Marcus chose you. He didn't choose me over you. He chose kindness over cruelty. And that's different.